Hey everyone. I have a confession to make. I already made another Let's Play, but the problem was, what the hell? Anyway, so I already made a Let's Play, but the problem is, for some reason, I don't know why, the sound crapped out, and all I got was footage and no sound. So I didn't want you to show you just a bunch of me clicking on stuff for no reason. So basically, I'm gonna have to redo another Let's Play because I've got nothing else. So I'm really sorry about that. So let's do it again. If it The loading, for some reason, the loading is always really long. There we go. So anyway, you didn't miss that much in my last Let's Play because basically I just talked about how much I never played any good Superman game, and I talked a bit about Batman too, but seriously, you didn't miss that much. We got word that Fakafon's foot sucker based tennis ball was 50k in sales. Oh yeah, and I made some few games, it was fun. I'm really sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. There was just no sound. So, well, anyway, let's go. Let's get back to work. Just gonna. We just got word that Fakafons foot soccer based tennis ball was 1 million in sales. Ah, yeah. Go Fakafons game. Well done. I'll say I'm proud of myself. Oh, I also trained my team. Anyway, you didn't miss that much. Don't worry. I just made like 1 or 2 games. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprise hit of the year is Fakafon's Foot Sucker Base Tennis Ball by Fakafon's Games. Visually pleasing is an understatement. This game looks incredibly good. Rarely will a game captivate you as much. Always with the rarely. Alright, let's see now. Post analysis. Sports and action strategy is good. Alright. Story quest is not very important. No shit, really? Everyone on the inbox is good. I thought it would have been great. Maybe mature on the inbox is better? I don't know. Probably not young. I don't think there's a lot of games for young people on the Xbox. There's some, of course. There's not zero, but if you really want to go for the young demographic in this game, go for Nintendo all the way. Beverly, 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 why do you suck so much? Boom! The M-Pad has received mixed reviews at launch, with many of them highlighting the fact that the M-Pad is indeed not the same as the G-Pad from Grapple. We will see what the future holds for this platform. You know, I never actually used this thing, and I haven't seen anyone use this thing yet. I wonder if it's good. You know, a lot of new shit are coming out, and sometimes I wonder if people are really buying stuff because it's good or just because it's new. Sometimes I'm sure some people don't really need it, but they just buy it. Know what I mean? Kind of like me. I mean, I buy a lot of video games, and I mean, I have a lot that I haven't played yet because I don't have enough time. I intend to play every game I own, of course, but it's hard because I have a lot of games, and a lot of them are like, you know, cheap games that I bought for like $5 or $10. You never know. You might be saying, of course these games are gonna be bad, but I got lucky sometimes. I have some good games. Like House of the Dead was one of those cheap games, and it was fucking excellent. The voice acting was hilarious. Today, the new game platform, woo, has been released. Whoa! It's incredible! Whoa! You know, looking at it looks like a drawing pad for the computer when I look at it like that. Is this really what it looks like? Looks hard to hold. I don't know. I never played the Woo, the new well, this. I never played it, so I couldn't tell you if it's fun or not. All right, people. Today I'm gonna do something kind of special. I'm gonna make a law game, but not any law game. A simulation RPG. Now you might be asking, what the fuck is a simulation RPG about law? Well, here's a little hint for you. Fakafon's right. Oh no, wait. Fakafon right. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I just gotta. Why won't the button works? I don't know why. This is a problem in the game. It didn't just happen to me. It happens to everyone. When you're writing the name of your game, it's like really hard to scroll for some odd reason. So let's release it on the Play system, yes, on the GS, and on the PC. GS does not support large game? You piece of shit! Fine, let's put it on the new. It's a lot of money, but whatever. Oh, I made a new engine. Fakafon's gone loco! Beverly, if you would stop stretching your head, I'd appreciate it. Woohoo! 38 million bucks. Look at that money, look at those fans. My company is great. I love it. Making good games, making fans happy, having good employees, everything is good. Except for some... Oh, okay, I don't know why it didn't... Now, here's the hard part. I just gotta remember what Phoenix Wright does. Does it have a story quest? Yes. Does it have a good engine? No. Does it have good gameplay? Yeah. That's how Phoenix Wright was, right? It had the story, had the gameplay, not that good an engine. Ah, shit. Alright, so it's a linear story with advanced cutscenes. Oh wait, let's go for full motion videos. Now, I could do that just a little bit more. There we go. Full motion videos in a simulation RPG is gonna be awesome. You gotta save the game, but I don't need physics. There's no physics. And save the cloud, suck my dick. And there we go. That should work. So let's see. Adam on the gameplay. Is there anyone that's better than Adam? Well, not really. What about David? David's on the story. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. This is good. All right. Let's do it. So, you know, I've been talking about generally what's good in a video game, right? You need good gameplay, good story, good sound, good music, a good engine. But what about the micro things? What do I mean by micro things? All the tiny things that make the game good, or just to make it work better, to have a better user experience. I'm gonna use this game as an example. Notice how everything on the screen will always pop up. It's always a window that opens up, right? Like when you have news, it pops up. When you want to do something, it pops up. When you want to look at something, it pops up. When you want to go to the exit menu, it pops up. It's always a pop-up window because I guess it's easier to understand by its windows if something interrupts the game. You know what I mean? Like every time something happens, the game is interrupted so you can read it, right? And the best way to do that is kind of like how Windows did it, right? A pop-up. It might sound stupid, but it works very well. I mean, how else are you supposed to... I mean, if you want, you might be saying, of course a menu is going to be simple and easy to use, Fakafon. What are you, stupid? No one will make a bad menu, right? Well, think about the other reviews I make. Remember, there's some bad menus that exist out there. It's some things we take for granted, right? Like the cameras, just the menus, the interface, the HUD. Just the way you look at your HP in a video game. Just remember the boob lady? That made no sense. They tried something else, it was just a little bit weird, right? But it can happen. Or how about just the way you move around? How fast do you move around? Now you might be asking, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Well, think about shooter games. Think about Quake, Unreal, and Counter-Strike and Battlefield. You don't move at the same speed at all, and that changes everything. If you compare Battlefield to Unreal, it's really not the same way you play the game, even though they're both shooters. Just by the way you move around, it can change a lot of things in the game. Think about Link in The Legend of Zelda. Better AI. If you wanna move faster, what do? Either you roll, which makes you move a little bit faster, or you get a horse. Because Link will only be able to run, he'll never be able to go faster unless he gets the horse, and that's the reason why there's a horse. In the gameplay, in the technical sense, that's why there's a horse, but in the story-wise, it's because the horse you find blah 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 blah. But you know what I mean? If you go technical, just technical, not for the rest, the horse is there to make you move faster. There's also some teleportation songs, but you know what I mean. Alright, now what else is good? Dialogues is good, and level design is as well. Now you might be wondering, level design is not that much in the Phoenix Wright from what I remember. But remember you have also the detective part where you move around and discover stuff. That's important. Artificial intelligence has to be low because I don't think anyone thinks on their own in this game. It's all scripted, so something like that. So Beverly... Actually, Beverly, you're better than Fakafon now, so go there and you go there. Unless I have someone... Maybe David. No, that wouldn't work. So Fakafon, go there. That's good enough. That's good enough. It should work. I think it'll work like that. Okay. Dear esteemed sir or madam, I am financial advisor to CEO of Wabomba Oil Limited in Nigeria. I'm writing because I know of your high repute and trustworthiness. What? Is that English? Our CEO has authorized me to invest 2.5 million in Fakafon, you fucker! We have deposited the amount at the safe bank and will transfer this money to you, but the bank requires confirmation from you. If you wish to receive the funds, you must transfer a one-time verification payment of 120k. I trust in you. Suck my dick, Fakfanos? Can't say my company right? Fuck you, man. It's Fakafon. Get it right! In 2 months. The new... Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. You know, it might be a little banal to talk about the little things in video games, just that What do you mean, like the menu is important in a video game? Who cares about stuff like that? Well, I do. These things we take for granted, someone had to think about it. Just something as stupid as taking damage. How do you show to the player that you're doing damage to something else? Here's an easy example. If you play Paper Mario, the way to show that you're doing damage is one, the enemy's gonna react violently like ah! And two, a number will appear. When you don't do any damage, you hear ding! And this little star, and the character does not react to the attack. That might sound stupid, but someone had to come up with that. They had to show the player that they were not doing anything, and there's many, many ways to do that. But there's... Okay. I think it's like that, but I'm not sure. There's many ways to show someone how he's taking damage, but you have to do it. You have to show exactly how they took all that damage. It's not just a when the video games first started, there were no rules, there was no way of knowing what you were gonna do was gonna work, because nobody knew how to react to a video game. Today, it's been 30 years, and we all know conventions that will make our games easier to play, like A makes you jump and B makes you run. But at the time, nobody would know B was to run and A was to jump. Every game was different. And some kind of standard was established with all sorts of video games, with the first-person shooters, with the platformers, with the RPGs. If you think about first-person shooters, nowadays, C makes you crouch and shift makes you run, right? Most of the time. But at the time, that wasn't true. Not all games were you had to press shift to run or space to jump or anything like that. It had to be built, actually. It's like foundations for video games. Can someone explain to me why no one's working? Hello? What the fuck was that about? What is wrong with my team today? Are they just falling asleep? What, am I boring you with my talk? Fucking Jennifer and Diego? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to talk about video games here, one of my fucking passions, and you suckers are just standing there like, I don't want to work anymore. This guy is annoying me. Fuck you. Ah. Oh, I shouldn't swear so much. This is one of my big problems. I swear all the time, especially when I play video games, because, playing video games, I'm usually calm and collected and more patient, but not when I'm doing a Let's Play, because when I'm doing a Let's Play, I want everything to go fast so the viewer doesn't get bored out of their mind, right? Because I want things to happen. So when nothing happens, it frustrates me because I'm showing this to people. This is not just for me, it's, alright, all games! Awesome! Very enjoyable. One of the best. I love it. Fakafon Riot was a success. I love Phoenix Wright. It's a fun game. And I love the character as well. Character design, everything. It's fun. So, yeah. I completely forgot to make the game report. There we go. 8.75. That's pretty fucking good, guys. So, a few contracts and I'll be on my way. Like I said in my last Let's Play that I can't show you because there was no sound, I talked a lot about Superman, and I thought about Superman because the only game I really played a lot was Superman 64, which is a bad idea, to be fair. But I have played I've been playing Fakafon Riot and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. In this type of game, the core gameplay mechanics are really important, and the developer nailed it. Summary, best game ever! Thanks you, Jorg Longer. So I was thinking about all the Superman games I ever played in my life, and I couldn't think of a good one. I couldn't think of, that Superman game was good, because I've never played a good Superman game. Like, every game I played about Superman was bad, and in the case of Superman 64, it was really, really bad. Like, one of the worst. Line Simulation RPG is good, and sound is not very important. Fuck! I should have put graphics instead. Shit! Objection! Shall we review a game concept? Yes, I don't know how technology comes into the... Actually, how do you put design and technology into reviewing a game concept? I don't know, is it just like the brainstorming, you think? It's just how they illustrate the brainstorming, or what? Like, debugging a program, I can totally understand why you'd need technology and design, right? But reviewing something... When I review a game, I'm not thinking to myself, technology and design. It's pretty much a mesh, because that's what video games are. It meshes design with technology, right? Movies are kind of the same. Even though there's only one media for movie, cameras and the projection in the theater, that's what it is. You're projecting something. It's more with video games, the technology is more there because there's a lot more technical software things you can do with the games. Unlike a movie where usually it's pretty much the camera, the sound, and the montage. In a video game, there's a lot more things that come into it, right? Alright, I think it's time we made another sequel because it's been a while. So, the Fakafon who loved me. I don't know. By the way, if you make a sequel, go back. Because if you make a sequel to a game you've made like just recently, people will not be happy. I can make a sequel to Fakafo 2 and make Fakafo 3. For the Play System, the M-Box, and the computer. There you go. Let's call it... I need an original title here. Yeah, that's original. Now, if I was really making video games, which part of the process would I prioritize more? Like the beginning, where you get the ideas, the concepts, the art, and everything together, making the game, with the mechanics going in and every level design and everything, or the end, when you polish everything and make sure there's no bugs. Well, everything is important. It's impossible to say which part is more important because all of these parts are very important. You gotta nail it if you want to make a good game. You gotta make everything good. The least bugs possible, the most polished possible, the best ideas you can have, the best mechanics you can have. Colors, sound, music, soundtracks, enemies, the fucking system of your health, the system of your discoveries, the item management. Everything is important. Everything is. You might be saying item management? What the fuck do you mean by that? Think about just the way video games manage items. In a shooter, it's basically you pick up everything and you press 1, 2, 3 to change. In modern shooters, where you have less guns, then you press on E to change guns. But think of Resident Evil. That's not how it went. You just picked up something, and if there was space in your inventory, you'd have it, and if not, you wouldn't. If you think about GoldenEye, you just pick up everything and there's no limit. Unless you get maximum ammo, then you cannot pick up ammo, but everything else you could pick it up. Even the way you pick up items can be important, because in some games you walk over it, you have it. In other games you have to look at it and press. And in some other games you have to look at it and press for a while before you get it. How does that affect gameplay? It affects it a lot. If you just run on something and get a gun, it's way easier to get a gun, right? But if you have to look at it and, manually pick it up, then there's more risk you get shot. But you have more control on what you have in your inventory, though. What the hell is that? The Oya? Cube-shaped console and much smaller than most gamepads. I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what that is. I think I heard about it like very briefly, but I'll have to check that out. I don't know what that is. Kidded also stated that every game on the Oya will offer a free demo. The Oya will be available later next year. What's its real life counterpart? I don't know. Oya. I should pay more attention. I'm supposed to be. Eventually, I'm gonna work in the video game industry, probably. And I don't even know what the fuck the console is. What am I, an idiot? What's your expectation? You think it'll be good? I have no idea. I'll just be modest, because every time I try to hype the game, something fucks up. Man, Fakafon's writer is still making sales. That's incredible. Look at this. It's Rick 21. Fakafon writer is now out. It made $58 million. Woo! Oh yeah! What's this? My fans still want my fucking engines? Whatever, here. Take it, I don't need it anymore. I'll never use it again. Boss, a recent decision was met with positive response. We have a lot of fans and just lost a little bit of money. Now, $3,000 is not that much. I think I can take it. Having the fans, though, that's fun. I just hope there's no crazy fan out there. Ugh, my god. That'd be scary. Alright, in an RPG... Actually, no, all of that is good. Maybe you'd go for better AI companion. If there's one thing I hate in video games, is when your companion gets in the way. Now, it doesn't matter if your companion sucks. It doesn't matter to me, honestly, because I play the game not to see other people do my objectives. I play the game because I want to accomplish the objective, unless I'm playing a strategy game. But when the AI companion directly threatens the way you play and directly threatens you, like for example, if you kill your companion, it's game over. That sucks ass, especially when your companion doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. If you've ever played Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about. AI companions will... They can help, of course, but sometimes it's so fucking annoying. And anyone who's played Alien Colonial Marines, just... I don't even need to say more than the name of the game. I'm really gonna have to train Fakafon here, because he's starting to suck some serious balls. Fakafon 3, the medieval RPG. So anyone out there play Leagues of Legends? I hear very few people play Leagues of Legends. I don't know why. It's not a popular game at all. I'm just kidding. Everyone in the world plays Leagues of Legends. It's weird because I don't play Leagues of Legends because I don't like it. But everyone plays Leagues of Legends. Everyone. And it's insane because every time I see someone or hear someone playing the game, it's just people raging the fuck out of each other. There's no love in this game, man. The people making the game love their fans and love their game, but the people playing the game, they seem insane. Is it just me? Is it just because it like gets that thing, that emotion out of you, or I don't know. It just every time someone plays this game, they sound insane. Like this is the last thing in the world they're gonna do, and they're gonna do it right. By God. It's just fucking crazy to me. I don't know. I haven't played Leagues of Legends that much. I think I made like just a little bit above 30 games, and then I stopped playing because I realized I didn't really like it. And well, at the earlier levels, people don't seem as like rage-induced, but when people get to level 30 and like in real competitions and stuff, and is it just me? I've seen some competitions, people seem to be a lot more calm and collected, but when you play in the game, people were fucking crazy, like they'll tear your face off, man! Oh, Jesus. Well, you know, if people enjoy the game, I'm not gonna say anything, it seems so odd to me, because I don't play games to get angry, I play games to have fun, you know? Maybe that's how they have fun, I don't know, maybe just yelling at each other, like, maybe they have a huge smile on their face, I don't know, honestly. Oh, man. Or maybe just a way to evacuate stress, you know? They know they're gonna get angry and they know they're gonna yell, so it's gonna, like, get it out of their system. Maybe that's why. It's like a catalyst, maybe. Like, their boss was fucking annoying, so they decided, I'm gonna be the boss today and just yell at everyone. I don't know. Diego Cortez, you magnificent bastard. No loading screen? Finally!